Hey guys, what's up? This is Bharat. You're watching iGyaan. And if you look at 2020 as a year, there were several things that were slowed down, but technology as a whole did not slow down at all. And in fact, 2020 was a great year for technology, and some big developments happened in the world of technology. Things that we didn't expect to happen this early are happening already, and 2021 will be the year that they will come back into the limelight and become more mainstream. So if you're new here, don't forget to hit that subscribe button along with the bell notification icon to turn on all notifications so that you get notified each time we upload a new video. This video is brought to you by the Adidas Adizero EOS Pro. Stay tuned to find out more about the technology inside the shoe. One of the biggest changes for tech in 2020 has been 8K. If you look at display technology in general, it has been upgraded quite frequently over the past couple of years, and 8K has become more mainstream sooner than expected. If you look at 4K and if you look at the penetration in a country like India, we are still not a fully 4K country, but 8K as a technology for the display is already here. We checked out one of the best televisions for 2020 from Sony that was recently launched. It is their flagship 85-inch 8K TV. It is the best television that you can buy in India today, and it truly shows off what 8K is capable of. It is an impressive technology to say the least, and upscaling in itself is quite an interesting feature, which we'll also talk about in one of our other big changes for 2020. 8K has become more mainstream. You are going to see 8K displays not only in commercial places, which was expected from a newer technology, but also in residential or consumer places. So you're getting more and more televisions that can be bought by consumers at lower price points for 8K, apart from the flagship TVs that we are looking at. So 8K as a technology, not only has it progressed quite quickly in 2020, but for 2021, it's going to get a much bigger boost, and you will see them trickle down to everyday consumer television technology. Now, 2020 was also a year of staying at home, working from home, and existing in your house. And that brought about a massive boost to smart home tech. Not only did you see newer smart home technology, but you also saw functional smart home technology, whether it is smart assistants that do a lot of things for you, whether it's turning on the lights, heating, electricity, air conditioning, but it is also the availability of several types of these assistants and also things that work automatically to improve your life. So things like automatic vacuum cleaners, robotic vacuum cleaners that are now smart home connected have become more and more popular, and they get a massive push because a lot of people who had to now stay at home were investing in these technologies, and the companies who are developing these have realized that going forward this is going to be a norm. And in 2021 you're going to see again a massive boost for smart home tech, because a lot of people are now interested in upgrading their homes to smart homes, and 2021 will be the ideal year for that. The Adidas Adizero EOS Pro is designed for runners with its Cellular Mesh ultra lightweight mesh upper, which not only provides flexibility, breathability, but also lightweight support. The Adios Pro midsole is comprised of the Lightstrike Pro, which is a responsive foam that not only stores, but also returns energy while you're on your run. And below the Lightstrike Pro are the energy rods, which are solid carbon rods, which not only provide stiffness, but also structure to the foot while you're on your run. Check out the Adizero EOS Pro at the link in the description below. Now, you guys and us, we see so many smartphones every day that looking at smartphone as a technology doesn't seem very impressive, but 2020 was an impressive year for smartphone technology. Whether we go back to displays and folding phones, which became a norm for 2020, it's going to become more mainstream in 2021. As technology evolves, whether it is rollable displays or foldable displays, it's going to see a much bigger shift, and it's going to become more mainstream, more affordable. If you look at some of the smartphones available with foldable technology, they were all above 1 lakh rupees. That's going to change in 2021, and you're going to see smartphone displays become more affordable if they are different from the standard candy bar smartphone display. Another major shift in smartphone technology has been the processing capabilities of these smart devices. Now, if you look at things like Apple's new chip, which is based on the 5nm process, it not only shows you what capability with respect to the chip manufacture technology we've achieved, but also what the performance capabilities of these tiny devices are. If you look at a smartphone today, in certain cases, it can excel and basically beat most mainstream desktop computers. So you're looking at performance in your pocket, which is capable of much more than something that is plugged into your wall socket. This also leads to a revolution with the way people use their phones and some of the things that you're able to do on your smartphone, whether it is impressive videography, which we will talk about later on, or it is just impressive computing capabilities on the deep learning side, AI or AR capabilities. Things that you didn't imagine happening on a smartphone are now possible, and they will become more and more mainstream in 2021. This also brings us to computing. Now, if you look back at Apple's 5nm process, you also talk about the Apple M1 chip. This shows a transformational change in how we look at computers and what a massive leap we're going to take with respect to performance and capability. Now, this process allows a simple basic computer, which is cost effective. If you look at, for example, the Mac Mini, to overtake really expensive 3.5 lakh rupee computers with the kind of performance capability it has to offer just out of the box. This will allow for a massive shift in performance capabilities, and computing will see a massive upgrade. Similarly, if you look at the graphics side of things, massive new upgrades on GPUs like the 30 series and AMD's new Radeon graphics show that graphics technology has had a massive leap upwards. And now you can look at playing games in 8K, which is where 8K displays becoming more mainstream has come into fruition. So in 2021, not only will we look at 8K displays becoming more mainstream, but we'll also look at things like 8K gaming becoming more mainstream. Now, another technology which stays a little low-key is video technology. And 8K, while you're consuming 8K content, and you're playing in 8K games, 8K as a video recording format has not become very popular. But 2020 was a shift for that as well. With some of the smartphones allowing for 8K video recording, you saw that 8K has come into the hands of the consumer. Where initially you required massive cameras, which required a massive investment of 30 to 40 lakh rupees, 8K as a video recording capability is now available in your pocket. So not only is this 8K capability available in your smartphone, mainstream camera manufacturers have also seen the need for 8K, and Canon launched 8K video recording in their new DSLR. Now, it's limited to just a few minutes of recording in one go, but it also shows that 8K is becoming more and more accessible. And 2021 is the year where more camera manufacturers will bring 8K recording to their cameras, and they will become more accessible by consumers like you and me. And hence, 2021 will be a year for 8K, whether it's displays, whether it's gaming, whether it's video recording or content creation. 8K will see a massive shift in 2021. Now, another thing I want to talk about is how cameras have evolved on smartphones as well. So not only are DSLRs and video recording cameras evolving, but smartphone cameras are also evolving. So whether you're talking about 8K video recording, or you're talking about the iPhone, which does Dolby Vision recording, which is raw video recording in 4K at 60 FPS. This is something that honestly, a few years back, if you told me, I would have laughed at you, because not only was 4K 60 a far thought, but also raw recording is something that you don't expect smartphones to have. But Dolby Vision HDR content directly on your smartphone, this is a massive technological shift, and it truly changes the way people will consume and create content in 2021. So to round up, we've seen 5 impressive technologies that not only had a massive jump in 2020, but they will become more and more mainstream in 2021. Whether it is displays going up to 8K, your homes becoming smarter, your smartphones becoming more powerful, and your PCs becoming more accessible with new processors and graphics, or whether it's content creation with cameras becoming more resilient to newer technologies and becoming more capable with 8K recording and raw recording in your pocket. So impressive new technologies in 2020 and foldable phones in 2020. We will see all of these things become more mainstream, more accessible in 2021. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to smash the like button. If you haven't already, hit the subscribe button along with the bell notification icon to get notified each time iGyaan uploads a video. And go check out the Adidas Adizero Adios Pro. They are an impressive running shoe. Thank you guys. I'll see you in the next one.